Hi, I'll talk to you about the seating problem with learning labs. What is a seating problem? Recall, in a learning lab, a more advanced student teaches a more beginning student a specific lesson. So, in order for that to happen, you have to have enough advanced students. On day one, as an instructor, you might have a lot of beginners, or at least nobody in your class has started learning your learning lab lessons. So what you're to do is like you teach the first student, and then the first student can teach the second student, and while the second student is learning, you can teach the third student. The seating problem is that if you were to do this, you'd have a room full of students, except for like the one or two that are engaged in the beginning, who are bored. Like maybe they kind of observe, but they're kind of not being attended to. The seating problem is like, how do you seat the lessons among your students? And there are a number of ways how you can do it. One way is you could just take some time outside of class to get some select students up to speed, and then they can come into the learning lab and teach the other students. Another strategy is you can have more advanced students come in and help out. For example, if you have a level 1 class and a level 2 class, your level 2 class might be so advanced that they can pretty easily teach all the lessons without having been taught specifically the lesson. A third option is you could have a staggered starting time. Well, let's say you do a workshop on a weekend and you set up time slots so that for the first 15 minutes you have one person showing up. For the next 15 minutes, two more people show up. In that way, kind of the learning starts spreading out. The good news about the seating problem is that the spreading of the mission is essentially exponential. Remember, the first round, only one student learns from you. The second round, two students learn from you and the other student. The third round, you have four students learning. So even though it's painful for the first couple of rounds, if you actually wanted to teach like a huge number of people, the spread starts accelerating. So that is a seating problem.